Action!
Not every person in the world may be the best artist, but anyone can learn how to paint a landscape. You just need supplies, follow the painting process, and there's certain techniques you can use to make it look better. This is a painting that I did last year, 2010. This is my second painting that I've ever done. First with the supplies, you would need a paintbrush, of course. And then some people, they sketch it out before they paint it. And you'd also need paper towels and water to put the paintbrush in. And then you also need something to paint it on, which runs on canvas. Use wood or wall, whatever you want to paint on. That's what you paint on. Then there's the painting process. You got the background, the middle ground, and the foreground. When I started painting, I didn't know that, I just thought you start painting, go down. I didn't know you painted it by layers. And so the first thing I painted was I painted it dark green. And then you paint starting with the furthest thing that's away in the picture, and then you come up to what's closest to you in the picture. So first I did the dark green, and then I painted in the grass, this part right here, and the hills. And then I painted in these trees. So that's all the background, this first thing, the farthest thing away from you. And then you got the leaves to paint onto the trees, and then the pole, the lake, and then the grass. So that's all the middle ground. And then we got the foreground, which would be the little boy, which is my nephew. Whatever's the farthest away, you're not going to have much detail when you paint it. And then, of course, he's got the most detail because he's the closest thing to you in the picture. And then some techniques and tips to do when you're painting. You don't, in this picture, there was a gate right here. I didn't want to paint the gate, so I just didn't paint it. When you're painting, you don't have to paint everything that's actually there. You just paint what you want to paint. It might look better without whatever's there. If you paint it exactly the way you see it, then, you can just take a picture of it instead of painting it. Don't use black. I didn't use black at all in here. This dark part is just a dark green mixed with blue. Blue, yellow, and green are your main colors. You're going to mix those together to make most of your colors. I even added some red in here, to the trees, but the trees were actually only green with highlights in them. But I added the red into there, red in here, red into the wood, and blue in the wood. But there's not actually those colors in it, but it makes it look better when you add other colors into it. And the shirt was actually white, and I just painted it dark to show shading. And you just be creative with it. You can make it whatever colors you want, and just be creative with whatever you're doing. I think every person should paint a landscape. You'll feel accomplished after you do it. You might not know that you can do that. I didn't know I could do that. That's only my second painting. So I felt pretty happy when I was done because everybody gave me all these compliments. And then it's not that hard. You just follow the simple process and tips that you can make up.